Creation is over. What there is manifestation. You cannot dream it if it doesn't already exist. All that man desires or have ever wanted already exists and only waits to be matched by his faith. These are my basic beliefs on manifestation. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Hi friends, how you all doing today? If you're new here, hi! Good to have you here. I'm Faith Ozohu. I'm a real estate consultant based in Lagos, Nigeria. And on this channel, we talk everything real estate, personal finance, and the joys of living. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing manifestation. So really, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. I'm going to be sharing personal experiences to help you understand better what I mean. Hit that like button because I know you're going to love what I'm going to be sharing with you on this video already. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. I love to have you as part of my community. So without further delay, let's jump into the video. We spend a lot of time thinking about what we don't want. We being the operative word here because even I have not completely mastered the art of manifestation. 15 years back, I manifested the life I'm living today as a kid unknowingly. I was not exactly an introvert as a kid, but when I was growing up, like as a teenager, I became very introverted. I tend to, keep to myself more often. I had a lot of things going on in my imagination and in my head. And I would dream. I would sit down, I would dream. Though I was an active listener, I was not the type that gets carried away, but I dreamt a lot. I manifested a lot of things. I still remember this very day in my mommy's provision shop when I manifested the very life I'm living today. Okay, so my mommy sells provision in a very busy area, school children passing and all. So around morning hour is our busy time. So we have a lot of people, coming to buy stuff for their kids and even children hurrying you that they need to get to school. Meanwhile, around this period was when I had just finished secondary school. So I had a lot of time to assist my mom at the shop. So I would go to shop, attend to children around this morning rush hour, and any moment from 9:30 to 11 before the next break, it's more like I had nothing to do. So sometimes I read novels, but on this day I just got carried away into my imaginative world with the honk of cars and the moving vehicles because the shop is in front of an express, sort of set the ambience for that imagination. I actually started with what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, how, at what age. As young as I was actually putting time frame to it. I remember it was then I told myself that I wanted to be married before 25. And did I marry before 25? Yes. I remember I also wanted to give birth to all my children before age 30, and we are still very well on track. And I also remember that I had a particular kind of lifestyle in mind that was not really the type I was used to. That was not the type that my parents were living. And look at me today. I'm a work from home mom, and it seemed exactly like what I wanted because I was not just feeling the whole go to office, receive this amount of money. I don't know. As at then, I didn't even know. Remember, I was maybe age 16 years old or something. I didn't know about work from home. There was no really, the internet was only just coming up. Did I even have a phone then? But I just wanted a very different life, and yeah. So on that very day, I manifested a lot of things that I'm currently living, and it's so amazing, the power of imagination. One other thing here is I also had a journal then. Then I would write things. Then I would write things that I wanted, things I didn't want, people I hated, not hate, but people I didn't really like, and people I liked, things I enjoyed, things I wished for. I remember, in fact, that my journal, I used to hide it a lot because I didn't want nobody opening it. It was like top secret file. So I would hide it. I also, okay, yeah, if we, it there were like artistic things there because I drew. I used to like art. Yeah, so I drew some things, imaginative things. You as just ordinary person out there, if you take that journal and you look through it, the drawings there might not make sense, but to me, those drawings were not just drawings. They were, reasons behind them, behind those drawings. So I would draw on this my journal. So yeah, journaling helped a lot in manifestation of dreams. And I also wrote down my dreams in that journal. Pro tip: if you must manifest, you must write, because writing causes thinking, and thinking causes images in your head. So it's not like we're not asking you to write formal letter here. We're telling you to write it the way you think it, the way it is in your head and in your imagination. There is no way you can talk about goal setting and manifestation of dreams without writing. So whether it's in your native language, you want to write that very thing you want to write, just write. You need to write it down, and trust me, the angels, let me put it that way, come around, look at what you've written and see how they can help you work it out. I want you to take this from me today. This is like a personal love note to you. I'm speaking deep from my heart. I want you to always believe in your dreams. I want you to know that your own dreams are valid. People out there might not understand. Even the very people that are close to you, that are dear to you, might not understand the reason for your kind of thinking. They might not know where you're coming from. They might not see the bigger picture, but you have that dream. It is your purpose. And if you allow people around you to take that away from you, you're going to be regretting it in the future. There's one thing that keeps me going these days, is a statement that says that I should choose one. The statement is practically asking me to choose one. Is it the pain of regret or the pain of discipline, the pain of believing in myself? So I rather choose the pain of discipline than the pain of regret, because the pain of regret is more like a lifetime thing. You feel like slapping yourself in the face. Why didn't I start it? Why didn't I do it? Why didn't I take the action? Why did I follow this person's advice and thinking? Why did I all of that? Why did I? So the pain of regret is always greater than the pain of discipline and going for what you want. Recently, I was discussing with a very good friend, and apparently she used to be a good athlete. Like, she was very, very fit. She used to run for her school, and she wanted to follow the athlete's career and all. But her father, having been influenced by people around him, stopped her. And then years later, her father had to apologize to her that he's very, very sorry for taking that very thing, that very interest away from her, because it happened that the moment he was apologizing, he came to realize that this is not something a woman cannot do. Do you understand? A woman can do it and still be a woman in the African sense. So he had to apologize. That was how many years later? Her father in this case had done that out of the best interest. But God gave this lady a vision. God gave her a passion. God gave her a purpose for life. And she let family, friends, or people around her take that away from her. I don't want that to be you or anybody in this community. And I don't know if I am able to pass the message I wanted to pass today, but I hope so. If you connect with me on this message, hit the like button and let me know your thoughts or your experiences about manifestation, going for your dreams and all in the comment section. And till you see my face again.